I would like to next show you how to make a granny square. And everybody loves to do granny squares, and they're very easy to make once you understand the basic concept, and they start as a circle as well. So we're going to go back to our slip knot. Move it so the tail is short. I hate to waste yarn. Then our left hand tension, grab the loop. So let's start our granny square with a chain 5 as we just did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into the first foundation chain stitch, do a slip stitch to connect the 5th stitch to the first one. And here you are, and you have your tiny little circle here in the middle. I'm going to start with a chain 3, and remember that's our first double crochet. And also we are going to make a granny square. It starts as a circle. So now I did the chain 3, and I'm going to put 2 more double crochets right next to it. 1 and 2. All right, here we have 3 doubles. Now I'm going to do a chain 2, 3 more doubles. And as you can see, in this case, I am working over the tail, and I'll show you in a minute why. Here's the next 3 double crochets, and that is half of our square. You can already see that. We're going to chain 2, 3 more doubles into the circle. 1, 2, 3, chain 2. Here's 3/4 of the circle. Now the last 3. 1 double, 2 double, 3 double. Now I'm going to chain 2 to connect, and we're going to slip stitch into the top of the first chain 3 stitch. Now right here's your baby square. This is your beginning square, and you can see the 4 petals, and you can see your 4 corners. I'm now going to tuck on my tail, because that was my beginning stitch, and we can tighten this up a little bit. Now from here, to get to the second row, we're going to slip stitch to your next corner on the left. And in your granny square, the corner is always the chain 2 to your left. So let's slip stitch through the 2 double crochets right in front of us. Here's the first one. Now put your hook under the next one, yarn over and pull it towards you and pull it through. Now slip stitch into the corner, pull it towards you and pull it through. So now you cannot tell that you slip stitched across here because it looks like 3 perfect double crochets. Now we're going to start our next row. Always start with your chain 3. That is your first double crochet. Now add 2 more double crochets. 1, 2. And we are in the corner, so chain 2 and 3 more double crochets into the same corner. 1, 2, 3. So here's your first corner of the second row. We now need to go to the corner on our left. In order to do that, we need to get across the 3 double crochets below, and we do that by doing a chain 1. So I chained 1, and now I reach all the way across to the corner on my left, and I put 3 double crochets, into that corner, I chain 2, 3 more double crochets into the same corner. You always have 6 double crochets in the corner, and you have 3 between your corners. Now I'm going to chain 1, go to my left, and do the next corner. 3 double crochets. Here's 2, here's 3. Now chain 2 for the corner, 3 more into the corner. 1, 2, 3, and chain 1, and to my left into the next corner, 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Now I need to connect to the first corner, and I do that by doing a chain 1 and slip stitch into the top of the chain 3, which was your first double crochet in the second row. So now you can see this is your little baby granny square. You have 2 rows. Let's do 1 more row. I am now going to slip stitch into the corner. Go under your next double crochet, which is the one to your left. Do yarn over, pull it towards you, and then slip stitch it through the loop on your hook. Into the next one, yarn over, pull it towards you, and slip stitch it through the loop on your hook. 1 more time, let's go into the corner. Pick up your thread, yarn over, and pull it through towards you. Now I'm in the corner. Here comes my first double crochet for the corner, and that's a chain 3. Now 2 more doubles, 1 and a 2. Now remember, we are in the corner, so you do a chain 2. Now 3 more doubles because we are in the corner. Now I need to get across these 3, so I chain 1 and I put just 3 double crochets in the straightaway here. The straightaway is your even edge between the corners. So this is the straight row, just 3 double crochets in the chain 1 below. Now chain 1. Now reach over to the next corner on your left and do a double and a double and a double and chain 2 and a double and a double and a double. Now you have your 6 double crochets in the corner with the chain 2 in between. Now chain 1 and cross over the 3 below, 3 double into the chain 1 below. This is your straight edge. Now reach to your left for the next corner and put 3 double into the next corner, chain 2, only in the corner, chain 2, 3 doubles in the same place to complete your corner, chain 1, reach across the 3 below, put 3 into the chain 1 below for your straightaway, chain 1. Now to the left, go towards your next corner, 3 double crochets, chain 2 in the corner, 3 doubles, and a chain 1 to cross over the 3 below, 3 doubles into the chain 1 below, and look at that, we are home. Now chain 1 before you connect to the top of the chain 3, which is your first double crochet here, and here is your solid color granny square. So practice that for a little bit, make a couple of granny squares, and you can also, since I don't ever like to waste anything, you can also use these as little coasters. They're fun in the summer because they're a little bit more